Well, that's the Commerce Minister Anand Sharma clarifying on several issues related to those crucial FDI decisions taken by the Cabinet today. You can catch that entire interview right here on CNBC TV 18. Let's talk about industry giving all the decisions taken a resounding thumbs up. Here's Adi Gujral, the President of the Confederation of Indian Industry. I began by asking him whether he believed this is going to change investor sentiment and with regards to the India story.
I think the perception of India will improve dramatically after the moves announced yesterday and today. I do hope it's followed up with further announcements. For example, would be a great time to announce disinvestment so that the fiscal deficit can be brought down. And I do hope that in due course we'll see major announcements and agreements on the implementation of the goods and services tax, because that would enable the economy to get back to an 8 to 9% growth path and would be excellent for the future of the country.
How concerned are you, Mr. Godrej? Statements coming from Mamata Banerjee giving the government 72 hours to roll back these decisions, saying that they will take a call on what her party's stand is going to be on Tuesday. Last time around when Mamata Banerjee opposed FDI-related moves, we saw what happened. How worried are you that this time around perhaps we're going to see another situation of a rollback?
I do hope the government will stand firm. I feel that it is not good for various political parties to oppose reforms which are very good for the country, which are good for, say, for example, FDI and multi-brand retail will be excellent for the agriculture sector, for the farmers. So I do hope the political establishment realizes that if we do not reform, the country will not grow, employment will not grow, and the common man is the one who will be hurt.
Right. Mr. Godrej, besides the decisions taken by the Cabinet today, we had a very crucial meeting taken by Finance Minister P. Chidambaram for fast-tracking long-pending infrastructure projects, and that will materially change things if he were to actually be able to fast-track that. What is the sense that you're getting, and will private industry, they've asked cash-rich PSUs to up their capex plans and expedite their capex plans, but do you think private industry will start to do that as well?
Absolutely. Once the perception improves, once it's clear that the government is on the move, I think the private sector will also up investments.
Right. Mr. Godrej, come the 17th of September, the Reserve Bank presents its credit policy. Do you think this time around the government has done enough to get Mr. Subbarao to move on rates?
I hope so. I hope the Reserve Bank cuts rates and cuts the CRR. I think that will give a further boost to the investment climate, will give a further boost to the GDP growth rate, would help appreciation of the rupee, and I think sentiment will also improve very considerably. So if everything goes hand in glove, I think India could do exceedingly well.
Do you believe that today is the start of a new inning, so to speak, for this government, for the Prime Minister and for the Finance Minister as well? Is the reform team back in action?
Yes, I welcome the steps taken. I think they have heeded the requests to ensure that the reform process goes forward. And if you look at the developments globally in Europe and in America in the last few days, I think it all adds up to a situation where India can do very well over the next few quarters.
Well, as I said, industry giving all the decisions taken a big thumbs up. But we've got a lot more coming up. Reactions from the aviation sector, reactions from the power sector, and more reactions from the retail sector. Rajan Mittal and Raj Jain of Walmart on India Business Hour after this very quick break.